Okay? Hey, we have sound. Okay. Right? This sound might suck, but I do believe we have sound. Yes, we do. Hallelujah. Yes, we do. Hallelujah. Okay. All right, we have sound. Even though I'm the only one watching, we have sound. Oh, okay, I can take these freaking things out. And we shall improve the audio later. Okay. So, we are going to do, I guess, one black and blue and one brown and purple. Spoiler alert. So, I'm going to cut out the brown and purple first. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to address something pretty noticeable. For anyone who's been watching the channel for a while, you can see that the name is different and the logos are different and everything. So I want to address that while I'm working on this here. Yes, I did a rebrand. So we were formerly Cash and Card Leather Company, and we are now Erangella. And the reason for that, primarily because Cash and Card Leather Company really is not very memorable, and it's just kind of like doesn't roll off the tongue or anything. So, yeah. I changed it. Also, my last name is Aranjelovic, and so I wanted to do something that was connected to my family name. And thirdly, Erangella is a Serbian word. It is the word that my last name comes from. And in English, it translates to archangel. And now, while I am religious, I did not change it to archangel specifically for religious reasons. I did it honestly because if you look at the logo, it's got those really cool angel wings. For the longest time, I have wanted to use those angel wings in branding, and I couldn't find a way to do it. I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to just change it to Erangella. It sounds better. I can use the freaking angel wings in my dreams. And so, yeah. It was mostly because I wanted to make new logos, if I'm going to be completely honest. But also, it's more memorable. Sounds cooler. You get the gist. So, alright, I'm just laying something out to kind of flatten out this piece a little bit. Because it's... Why am I using that? Nikola, come on. I've got... Look at these cool ass things. Got these, picked up these. They are tops of traditional cobbler like anvils. You'd slip the shoe on. This is, it should say the size. This is a size 17. I don't know what the hell that means. I don't know if this is a kid's shoe. It might be a kid's. So you slide it on, and these things are like cast iron, and they make perfect weights for putting on the end of your leather. Just like that. Okay. I'm super stoked for this bag. This is literally a bag that I've been wanting to make for, geez, since I started. I think. I mean, pretty close. Wow. I'm also not sure if I can even fit it in here. I think I can. I think we're gonna make it work. Okay. All right. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm gonna try and not just be silent here. And so I kind of want to like clue you guys into what I'm thinking here. I'm trying to figure out which part of the leather would be good for which part of the bag. And so like down at this end, you know, there's a lot more waviness, and the leather likes to talk a lot more, which by talking I mean move around while it's cutting and not be super solid. But I know that this part of the bag is going to be lined. I mean, this whole body piece is going to be lined and suede, and so it's going to kind of even out that weirdness. And so I'd rather put that there, because overall it's not going to make a big difference, rather than putting different pieces there. And then I'm leaving this whole part here, and I'm going to do a couple of gussets, even though the gussets will also be lined. I just like to keep this more solid pieces, like the consistent pieces, for the smaller surface area pieces, like the gussets and billets and whatnot. Now, I don't think I'll be able to get the body strap on here, so I may end up just cutting that out of my really awesome Italian leather. Yeah, I was going to line that in suede too, but I think just because I've cut a lot off this side already, I think I'm going to go ahead and just do it with the belt weight. Okay, so I'll pull that out after I cut everything, all this out. So, yeah, so I changed the brand, and one of the big things I'm trying to change for me about like the art and everything this year is I want to make things for the sake of making them. So the way my mind works is I tend to want to optimize everything. Like, you know, that goes for my workouts, my morning routine. I want to optimize everything, remove any inefficiencies, make, you know, goes for products as well. Things that I'm making. I want to make something that I can make 1,000 of, and, you know, I like to price it out and see like, oh, how much would I have to sell to make, you know, to be able to feed myself and pay my bills and whatever. And then, you know, and I get too focused on the numbers to the point where I kind of lose the joy for the actual making. And so that's a change I'm trying to make this year, is to just make things because I want to make them, and trust that if I can share my joy effectively through things like the live, then the right person is going to see that thing that I've made and is going to buy it. And, you know, being religious in Christianity, there's this saying, God's timing is perfect. So I just have to, you know, trust the timing, let's say. And yeah, just kind of operate a little more like freely. Because like I would have never made this bag because it's not something that I can make 1,000 of in like 2 weeks, you know. And it's something that probably not a lot of people are going to have the money to buy, because it's a big thing and it might take me 20 or 30 hours to make, you know. So that means I have to charge more. And so all of that goes goes through my head as I'm making things, and I need to just remove the business side of my brain from the actual artist side of my brain, because again, I just want to be able to make stuff. I love making stuff. I love leather. So all right. So I'm going to pull out my fid here, or my awl. This is, I've shown this off in several different videos I've done on my channel. This is kind of a family heirloom, I guess. Not really, but my mom used this when she was a little girl, and she made like teddy bears, and she would use this to sew the eyes on and to do different things. And eventually I got it, and I really, really, really like it. And I like using tools with history, you know. I think it's cool. Okay, so we're going to pull this piece over a little bit. And I'm gonna put some more weights on here and we're gonna get this traced out. So yeah, I've got 2 more of these shoe guys. Shoe jobbers, as I would say. So yeah, I'm gonna just, you know, I'm not always gonna be talking in these. I just want to work, and I want to bring you guys into the work. Oh, hold on. I just realized that I need to put in the braiding holes for all of this first. Now that I have this rolled out. You see, sometimes that happens. This is actually a good way to show that even though I've been doing this for 6 years, sometimes I make stupid mistakes. Sometimes everyone makes stupid mistakes. It's okay. We're all human. We shouldn't judge each other. I'm going to have to roll up this leather now and mark all of these holes first. So let's do that. And this is usually where I would cut the video and switch to putting the final hole in or whatever. But not today. Okay. A little change of plans. So, with the lives, I mean, I don't want to commit to doing one every day, but I'm going to try and do one every day. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not committing to anything, but I think it would be cool. Give you guys more of a feel for just me as a human. Alright, so I am going to be putting in braiding. If you've seen my other videos, you know I freaking love braiding. You'll notice that this bag is very similar to the Messenger Mini that I have on my website. And that's because I made this pattern and then because I didn't want to make, well, I wanted to make this bag, but again, the whole efficiency thing. I made this pattern and then I'm like, how can I make this smaller and more efficient to make? So I made it smaller and I made a purse. And that's where that Messenger Mini came from. But I have always wanted to make one of these for myself. Oh. And so that's what we're doing. And I'm also going to be making one for one of you guys. It should be the black and blue one. I'm making a brown and purple one for me. And I'm going to be making a black and blue one. Hopefully for one of you. Hopefully one of you likes it. What a splendid idea. Okay, so here's a couple of things that I have to consider. I'm using 1/8 inch lace. Let me move the camera out, okay? So you can see my face. Hello, ginormous forehead. I'm using 1/8 inch lace. So what that means is that for all my braiding, I'm going to need 3/8 of an inch spacing because you need 3 times the width of your lace. And I also have to think about the length of pieces I'm going to need for the lace. So like you need 10 times the length in inches. So if I want to do 2 inches of braiding, I need 20 inches of lace. So you got to think about that. And I'm going to have straps. I'm going to have these guys, right, going all the way down. Hold on. Hold on. Like so. Yeah. Great. This is super engaging content, I'm sure. Okay, this is also not... What the fuck? Oh. Oh no. Okay. You see, so this is why we do this. So these rivets are not in the right place, so I'm going to have to redo this pattern piece. Okay. Jesus, Nikola. Everything else is in the right place, right? Yeah, everything else is in the right place, except for these rivet holes for some reason. Okay, so basically, I'm going to be having these straps going all the way down the bag. And so I need to do my braiding in a way, right? I'm going to lift this up. I'm going to need to be doing my braiding in a way where it comes down and stops before the strap comes down and then resumes on the other side of the strap. And it's going to be going up, like, just up a little bit on the piece here, down, 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 and then a stamp is going to be right here. And then these are going to have the snaps on them that are going to snap to this side. So it's going to be something a little bit like this. Okay. So I guess I need to redo these. Let me just, this is good. This is good. This is the real shit, man. And yeah, sometimes the real shit means you have to redo some stuff. Let's see here. Okay, I believe this is right. Yeah. Oh, Nikola. Oh, Nikola. Yeah. Okay. Instead of redoing this entire thing, I think I'm just gonna remark these holes. Which may be a little bit of a risky business, but we are gonna try anyways. Okay. So which of the holes are, okay, so these holes, all right, so it's the front flap holes that are in the wrong place. So here we go. This is good. This is good doing live. Why not? You can see, for anyone looking to get into this, it's not, you know, people who've been doing it for a long time, we're not super, like, geniuses or anything. And this is how you make a pattern, you know? You gotta work some shit out. And it's a good thing I checked. It's a really good thing I checked, because I would have gotten to the point where I was setting those rivets, and then I would have found out they're in the wrong place, and then I would have been absolutely fucked. So, okay, here we go. So this is at 6 and 8. That's correct, okay. So we are doing this. Okay, instead of looking at the top of my head, I'm going to move you down again. Oh, there's actually, this phone is working out better than I thought. Also, for anyone watching this back, or if there's anyone on the live, although I don't see anyone on the live, tell me how, like, the camera looks and how the everything else looks. I want you to know. Or I want to know. So, I see one person's watching. So tell me in the chat right now, whoever's watching, thank you for putting up with my stupidity. Tell me in the chat how the audio sounds, how the freaking camera looks and everything. I want to know, you know, I'm trying to do this and manage this at the same time. Okay, so right now, the last hole here is at 6 inches, and that is at 1.5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.5. Okay, so that's 4.5. Now, if I do this, I move this pattern. Yeah, you can see it. Okay. Move this pattern. It's 4.5. 4.5. I actually don't know how to say and a half in Serbian. So, 4.5. All right. We're moving this here, getting this lined up on the cutting mat. All right, so here's how we do this. I've got a much pointier awl here, and we are just going to put it in at 1.5 inches. It's the first one. Yeah, 1.5 inches, and then I need to measure. And then 2 inches from, is it 2 inches? Hold the phone. And then 1 inch, okay. And then 1 inch. Let me line this back up so I can have my center line follow. Hey, you know, I'm always talking about learning humility and trying to practice humility to the best of my ability. You gotta be humble to fuck up like this on camera. So, you know, that's pretty good. Oh, okay. Got 1 inch here. Lined up. Now I just need to poke the other hole. There we go. Alright, good stuff. Okay, now we're going to take Sharpie. This black Sharpie jobber. We are going to cross out these little fuckers. Okay, I've tried to make it as clear as possible. Now that might look like a big old blob to you, but I've crossed out the R's of the original one and kind of made them big blobs or whatever. So, yeah, okay. And I may end up making a leather pattern for the straps. I don't know. It tends to hold up better. But, okay, regardless, that's done. I'm glad I caught that. All right. Now we are going to be putting in all of the holes for the braiding. And the first thing I'm going to do is, yeah, I don't see any, Two watching. Okay. I guess you do, whoever else is watching, I guess you do whatever you want to do. It would be great if you could tell me what you think of the video and audio, you know. Wow, we're already 35 minutes in. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, I also have no idea if that's me. I also don't know if I can see how many people are watching on the OBS. So, I don't know. I'm going to have to definitely do some more research on here. Who knows? Who knows? I'll see. See if I can get all the metrics on here. That would be good. All right. So the first thing I got to do is I'm going to make marks for where the body strap is going to come down. And I'm going to just do a little dash here on both sides with my Sharpie. And actually, so that body strap is 1 inch wide. Hold on, let me get some coffee. Got my something good cup here. There is something good. It's called Caffeine Straight to the Dome. The best pre-workout on planet Earth. Also my pure fuel. Okay. Rachel would be proud. The amount of fucking coffee I drink. Good God! Okay, anyways, I'm gonna shut up now. Well, okay, actually I'm not gonna shut up. I'm going to try and do this effectively. Alright? You can see, okay, so I'm lining it up. On parts of my cutting mat, it just shows lines every ½ an inch, and on other parts in the center, shows every ¼ of an inch. So since I'm marking for 1 inch, I just figured I should put it at the end that shows every ½ an inch. So, oh, and the dog next door. Okay, I have the cutest freaking canine neighbor. His name is Peter. If somehow any of the wetters see this, your dog is literally the most fucking adorable dog I've ever met. Besides my dog, that I don't have anymore. He is just a freaking GMO'd love machine, and I love him for it. Dog is awesome. Anyways, I just heard him barking in the background. Okay, so we're doing 1 inch here, and I'm gonna just mark like that, and like that. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side, and then I will try and show you more like in depth. Well, you can see it a little bit. I understand you can't see it a ton, and we're going to be working on the camera angles and on the camera and everything going forward. But you know what? Everyone's got to start somewhere, right? Okay. I think that's yeah, okay, perfect. Good stuff. More coffee. Okay, so we got those marks now. Now, I'm going to be doing probably 2 inches at a time, and then I'm going to break it up with a gold spot in the middle. Let me show you what a spot is for those of you who don't know. One of these guys. So they make really cool little decor. I may bring down my sleigh bell strap that I made a couple years ago and show you what that looks like with a bunch of them. It looks really, really cool. Anyway, got those marks in. I want to do 2 inch sequences. So, Oh, and now I remember something I did. So technically it's supposed to be 3/8 of an inch apart for the braiding holes, but because my mat only goes in ½ an inch and ¼ inch, I was actually just doing ½ inch spacing because it's easier to get it perfect. That might not be very good advice for anyone trying to be super exact. I know, probably not a good, good look for me. But you know what? Who cares? It's my thing. So, okay. So I'm gonna let's see here. Something else to consider is I've got ¼ inch seam allowances on here, right? So ¼ inch seam allowances, and I would like to have the braiding either, I'm trying to decide either 1/2 inch away from the seam or 3/4 of an inch away. It might be nice to give that seam a little bit of room to breathe visually. So I may just go ahead and do 3/4 of an inch. Okay, I also have to go pee. So there's no way for me to cut this out. So, you know, put some music on for the next like 3 minutes while I go take a piss real quick. Okay, I'll be right back. Ah! Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Whew. I wonder how long of a break that was. I also realized that this camera's gonna go like blurred for a second because I gotta do something to let folks on Instagram know. So I'm sorry for this. There we go. Camera's blurred. I think you can still hear me though. So let's see. I need to go to Jawaiti. Oh, you know what? Actually, I can do this. No, I can't. I can't. Okay. Switch account. No, actually, I should be able to go to YouTube Studio. We're learning, okay? I'm a learning. On the go. Switch account. Erangella. Content. Live. Oh, it doesn't show me live. Okay. Well then. Erangella. Live. Here we go. Someone liked. Live. Here we go. Someone else just liked. Nice. Cool. I'll like. Oh my god! Gee, I gotta make sure that this live chat actually works. Hello there. Let's see if this actually works. Trust this computer. What the oh my god. Oh boy. Delete. Cancel. Yeah, I have no idea if this live, if this works. Okay, hold up here, people. Hold the phone. Someone liked. Oh boy. Share. Copy link. Head over to Instagram. You'll see Erangella YouTube. So I'm just doing a I'm live. OMG. That says I'm love. Oh my god. Okay. This is great content creation right now. Alex Ramosi would be proud. Good gravy. I'm live right friggin' now. Okay, we're done, boys and girls. Hallelujah, praise be to Jesus. We are now going to go back to the camera mode. Sorry about that. All right. Whoa. The heck was that? What? Hold on. I gotta make sure everything's fine on the... Yeah. Are we still live? Make sure. Okay, I just opened the wrong freaking window. Yeah, we're still live. That's fine. That's A-okay. Okay, I will figure out for tomorrow whether allow. Okay. Yeah, I never saw my message. I don't know. Participants. Arangilla. Okay, so that works. Timestamps. I don't know, man. We'll see. I don't know if this works or not. Actually, what would be a good idea is to go onto my personal one and see. Yeah, I'll do that at the end of the live. Okay. Now we are going to mark how many minutes? 48 minutes. Wow. Okay. So 2 inches of things apart, right? I know I'm not making much sense to y'all right now. Let's see. So I think I want it to be that far. Yeah, definitely going to do 3/4 of an inch away, which means be at that line. Okay, good shit. And then we're going to be, let's see. Yuck. Say that's about an inch. Yeah. 1/4 inch is going to be like there. So we're going to be an inch away, I think, from this end. Wash my hands. Yes, I did wash my hands. What the fuck am I even saying? Okay. So you be at 32. It's going to be 32 inches at the 15.5 inch line here. Okay. And then, so I'm going to mark the ends here and the beginning. In the beginning. 32. Okay. So that's the beginning. And I will decide whether I'm going to do actual 3/8 of an inch. I probably should, because, oh. No, I'm silly. If it's 3/8 of an inch, half an inch is more than that. Nicola, come on. It looks so close. Am I losing my mind here? What's going on? Be 3/4 versus 3. All right. I will pull out an old pattern or look at an old bag and see. Oh, you know what? Actually, I have the perfect thing for this. I literally have I made this for a tutorial video. If I can find it. Didn't throw it away, did I? I don't know why the hell I would have. I don't know, guys. Let me turn on the light real quick. Hold on. Can I put it on this? No. Shouldn't have anything on the shelf. What the hell? What? Jeff, shizzle. Maybe it's in here. Aha, it is. Okay. This is something I made for a tutorial video. And this will be the perfect, this is the perfect spacing, everything. So all I gotta do is just measure how far away these holes are. And they are 3/4 of an inch. Yeah. Okay. 3/4 of an inch it is. Because I like this spacing. I don't want to go much thinner than that. All right. You see, we figure shit out here at Angela. So 3/4 of an inch it is. I've got my first mark here. And I need to go 2 inches. All right. So from 32 to 30, man. I might go 29. 3 is a good number. Holy Trinity. 3 is a good number. 32 to 29 would be I think 3 is a, yeah. Me and my good old superstitions here are telling me, well, no, it's not superstition. It is the Holy Trinity after all. 3. Yeah. 3, I'm Serbian, Christian 30. 3, saying all the numbers. 3 is a good number, okay? All right. Look at this. Ooh-wee, look at me. Now we are going to put this at a point where I can use the big lines and actually mark here. So I need to just put it up 1/4 of an inch, right? Yeah. Let me line it up here. Wow, and this is the point at which I find out what, it's not fucking straight? Are you kidding me? No, it is. Okay. Okay, boys and girls. Now, we are going to do 3/4 of an inch. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to mark the ends. And now here's the difficult part, being I have to put an even number of holes. So I think what I'm going to do, and this is actually good again, so I'm going to go in 3/4 of an inch from this end and 3/4 of an inch from this end. And repeat until I meet the middle. And if there's a difference in the middle, it'll be much more difficult to see than if there's a difficult at one end, or a difference at one end. So, now, is that really what I did? Hold on. Hold the phone. Are these really 3/4 of an inch this way? Yeah, super engaging content here. No, it's 1/2 an inch that way. Oh. Did I just fuck up again? It's totally... No, it is 3/4 of an inch, okay. Okay. So, sorry, it's been a little while since I've done the braids. So, 3/4 of an inch this way, 1/2 an inch this way. That makes my life a billion times easier. So, get this jabber lined up. Okay. Now we're just gonna do 1 dot. For every 1/2 an inch and these do not have to be perfectly in line, because what you're going to actually have at the end, you're like not going to be able to see if one's like 1/8 of an inch or 1/16 of an inch wavering in one direction. Not going to really matter, because once the braiding is in, it's going to kind of evaporate all of the inconsistencies, which any good technique should. Because, you know, one of the things about handmade things, and I think that's something a lot of people don't realize, is that there's going to be some inconsistencies and a little bit of wavering, and that's just because we're human beings. We're not robots, you know? Sometimes there's going to be a 32nd of an inch or 1/16 of an inch or even an 1/8 of an inch difference in some things. And while technically it's not perfect, I would say that it's even more beautiful because you can see that it was handmade, instead of just, you slide this whole thing into a machine, it goes, and then some fucking machine arms go, and it's all of a sudden, all the holes are punched and all the things are braided, you know? Then what's the point? In my opinion. Okay, so that's good to go. So I'm going to do this exact same thing, okay, on the other one. And I'm just using this, the 30-inch line, to line it up on either end here. Okay. Yeah. Dead air. I know, Mr. Dorset. I know. Okay. I guess I'm not using the 30-inch. Yeah, what the heck? What the hey, Nicola? What the hey? And I also kind of want to, like, do some vlogs or something. I don't know. Okay. So, let's see. So that's 1/4 of an inch. And then, what is it? It's 3/4 of an inch away from the edge. And it's lined up 30-inch. So, jeden, dwa, 3. And then it's 3/4 of an inch. So, jeden, dwa, 3. And it is, it's 27 inches. I have the lines down here. Good stuff. Jeden, dwa, three. Jeden, dwa, three. Okay. Now, very simple. We go every half an inch, and everything will be fine and dandy. Okay. And sometimes I like to use one finger as kind of a brace, just to rest the edge of the fade against so that it doesn't move around a lot as I'm applying pressure. And it just helps for it to be more precise. Even though I love the beauty of little inconsistencies, I still take every precaution. I literally just said precaution. Precaution to be as precise as I can be with my work. Planet Dirt. Tell me if you know where that's from. That's a deep cut right there. Okay. I know I've mostly just talked about making this thing and my own stupidity. Let's see, what else could I talk about? I guess I could talk about my kind of style choices for this, for my work. Yeah, why not? So, I grew up playing video Wagos, otherwise known as video games, and I absolutely was obsessed. As I've said on Instagram, I was obsessed with the video game outfits. And I always felt, now I grew up, my generation, athletic wear was the norm. So I was always like, God, freaking sweatpants and a sweatshirt are so boring, and gym shoes, and like, you know, I'm seeing fucking Ezio Auditore run around in a dope ass robe and boots and fucking hidden blades, and like, why can't I wear that shit, you know? So that's kind of where my mind was, like, oh, I want to be able to, I wish I was socially acceptable, and so I love the form, not form over function and not function over form, but a marrying of the two. Like, I'm so tired of guys dressing like they're 12. And like, that's how I dressed all the time in high school. Fucking sweatpants, gym shoes, sweatshirt, ratty old backpack, and headphones on. That was me, right? And I hate that. I just like, even the idea of it's just like, ugh. And now, if that's your jive, then whatever. You know, good for you. But for me, it was most certainly not. And so I just really didn't like it. And also on the braiding front, I'm now shifting the pattern and kind of lining up these holes so that I can poke the next set of holes. So let's see here. So yeah, I really, really didn't like the options, let's say, for socially acceptable fashion. And so when I started this, I really wanted to be able to like kind of bring my love of those really awesome, elaborate outfits and clothing into modern day. Like, if you look at the shit that guys wore 100 years ago, even 50 years ago, it's all dope. It's so cool looking. So I wanted to bring in that elaborate, like, again, I want to marry form and function. So I don't like things that look really cool but have no purpose. I also don't like shit that like performs perfectly but looks like garbage. So I'm trying to kind of marry that. So like the braiding, you know, I think it's a cool, elaborate detail. It doesn't serve any extra function, but it looks dope as fuck. So that's kind of my views on the overall, on the whole shtick. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out how far away I want the diagonal ones to be from the straight ones. So let's see here. I'm also trying to keep an eye on the time. We're at 1 hour. I'd like to take these like hour and a half or so. So we'll see how that goes. Okay. I want to at least get the braiding like poked. I was planning on having everything cut out today, but I guess that's not going to happen. Well, it can. It can, yeah, I don't know. All right. We're going to have it like 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, or 3/4 of an inch. I feel like the spacing should definitely be even everywhere. And I want to put a spot in this corner here. So, let's see here. This needs to be 3/4. 1, 2, 3. What is that? That's 29 1/4. So then 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is not gonna. No, it is. Okay. 3, 1, 2. Okay, this is going to work out perfectamundo. Alright, so this one's going to be 1 inch. It's going to be really short. Maybe I'll make it 1.5 inches. But yeah, so it's going to look nice, and I'm considering having a spot like right there, but it may not work out that way. I don't know. Okay? Alright, we're going. All right, line. Ooh, that's gonna be tough. There's a cute gun. Oh, that's another deep cut. I'm coming out with all the frickin' deep cuts. You tell me if you know where that line is from. There's a cute gun. Or how about this one? Step aside, hombre. Billy Cougar's walking by. God, if you guys know where that is from, that's insane. That's also, I love you. Anyways, 1 inch. Let's see where 1 inch takes us, eh? 21 is right there. That is pathetic. All right. Let's see. That's better. Oh, it could be cool. Right? Okay. Now, that being said, okay, so here's what I'm thinking. This goober is going to be going like this, right? That might be cool because, like, this is going to kind of marry into this ever so slightly, but also you're going to be able to see it. It's going to be like, this is going to be loose here. So I don't know if I should continue this all the way in here, but like an inch is too short, 1.5 inches minimum. So yeah, I think we'll try it. You know what? Fuck it. I think it's going to look cool either way. It's braiding, straps, my dream bag. Let's do it. Let's go. TNT. Why couldn't it be bacon and beans? That's another one from the same thing. Guys, this is going to be so... Oh, Lord. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be entertaining or not, but you know what? I'm going to do it anyways. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, so this will be interesting for the Midwest group. I wonder if any of you guys are actually going to watch this entire thing. If you do, you're a freaking legend. I'm going to put this in the group chat when the live is done. You know, even if you don't watch it, maybe put it on in the background. Just have it fucking going. You don't even have to watch it. You don't even have to listen to it if you don't want to. Just put it on the background. Get up the watch hours, you know? Okay, so that one's done. We do the same thing on the other side. Then we are going to go into the middle. And I think that's what we're going to have time for today. And I may cut all this stuff off camera, or I may hold off and trace and cut everything out on camera tomorrow. I don't know. I think I'll wait. I got other stuff I can do. Alright. This is going to be interesting. Oh my God. Excuse me. Lord. Oh yes. I'm retarded. Alright, Nicola, shut up. What are you doing, dude? Yes, this is how I think. I talk out loud. And this, I'm not just talking this much because of the live. This is just, if I don't speak my thoughts out loud, they fucking build up in my brain and like I can't do anything. So, yes, this is how my brain actually works. Now you've seen the crazy. Are you gonna stick around, or are you gonna be like, this fucking weirdo, I'm gonna leave right now? 1, 2, 3. We shall see. 1, 2, 3. Hey, that's a rhyme. That's a rhyme if I've ever seen one. Yay. Alright. Oh. Nope. We're going to line up with the 1/2 inch. I know you're getting a great view of my scalp, so I apologize for that. It's not a pretty sight, I don't think. Maybe it is, I don't know. Maybe that's what you're into. Actually, I have no idea if you guys can hear me. No, I did test it. You guys can hear me. Which may not be a good thing now that I think about it. Okay. Alright, Nicola. 17 inches. Oh, God. Alright. Well, you know what? This is a free country. You chose to watch this, so I'm not liable for anything that you hear. I guess technically I am liable because I fucking said it, but whatever. I'm gonna just stop talking myself into a hole. Put the other marks in, buddy. Guy. KB. All right, those are in. Now, I am going to turn this around over and over and over again and make so much noise that I'm probably blowing some speakers out. Okay, now that that task is done, I am going to turn it around again. Oh, God. Okay. Yes, I know, that's annoying, but whenever I'm on camera, for some reason I get a runny nose. I don't know what that is, but do I have my water? No, I don't have my water. Well, I'm not going to have any more dead air. Maybe. Okay. This has been an interesting experiment, too. I like this. I like this a lot. I like it a lot. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. And that's the way, I like it. It's another deep cut. Tell me where that's from. Okay. Good God. I'm also going to line this up. I have to see where the center of this is, right? Now I have a ruler that is literally a centering ruler, and I don't have it down here for some reason. So I'm going to do this the old-fashioned way. Okay, this is... Oh my God, Nicola. Stop freaking... Okay, 7 inches. So what I need to do now is I'm going to make a mark at 3.5. Right? Okay. Will I ever stop? I don't know. Okay. And then I think, what, 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch? I think 1/2 inch. It's going to be 3.5 inches. Not bad. Okay, so essentially, let me explain what I'm doing. I'm finding the center of this because in the middle of this line of braiding, there's going to be a spot, like I showed earlier. And then it is going to be 3.5 inches, spot, 3.5 inches, I think. Or I could do, alternatively, I could do a spot here, and just one line of braiding, which would be, what would that be? 6 inches? Yikes. No, 5 inches. It's 50 inches of lace that I have to deal with. So, you know. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me turn the furnace off because this is going to be loud. Sorry, bucko. Now, don't let me forget to turn that back on when I'm done. Okay. I don't know if it would be nice to have a spot in the middle. I don't know, because like I'm gonna have a stamp here and it might just be too much. It might be nice to have just braiding. Although 2 spots, maybe I won't do any spots. I mean, that's possible, you know. I don't know. I will see, right? I'll see. I mean, you know what I can do is just, I'll see once I am at the stage where I'm doing the braiding. I think that one solid line of braiding would be better. Although, it's a lot to like grab onto. I don't know. Braiding. No, I'm going to do 2 sets, and worst comes to worst, I don't think I need a spot, and I won't even put the spots in there. There should be a little bit of empty space. And I think that's fine. All right, problem solved. Hooray! All right, I'm not using this guy anymore. This jobber. So same as always, 3/4 of an inch away from the edge, and in this case, an inch from this Sharpie mark that I made earlier. So, right here, 1, 2, 3. Ooh, 1, 2, 3. That's gonna be interesting. But yeah, I like how it's gonna be like lining up. So it's gonna be kind of going like that, and then like that. It's gonna make a nice continual line. I think it's gonna be really good. Okay, and then also it's gonna be 1/2 inch from the mark on either side. Okay, so we're gonna go up to here, right? This moved again. Aha, no snort this time. Would you look at that? Okay, 1/2 inch, so one right here, and then here and 3. All right, while I'm here, let's do 14. We're gonna go down to 13. Y'all. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. You know, if I could play licensed music, if we're being real here, I definitely have some Colder Wall on, because, yeah, that's definitely fits the vibe of leatherwork. Let's see, maybe eventually I'll add some singing in here, hey? No one wants to hear that. Maybe some, I don't know, whatever. I'm gonna shut the hell up. I'm gonna shut the hell up now. Beep, 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 beep. Scoop up 13. Now we're gonna go 1/2 inch. Right? Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Jeden, dwa, 3. Whoa, it moved. It's okay though. I already had it on the mark. Nice. Okay. We're getting on the home stretch here, people. For, you know, making these marks. I didn't expect this to take me an hour and a half, but you know what? What, Nicola? What were you going to say? I was going to say good things take a while. Yeah. Okay. This lined up. and then just to mark every half an inch. Okay. And then, okay. Ah, there's the snort. Good God. Why does it look so much? No, it's the same size. Okay. Whatever. Sit down, motherfucker. Whoa there. Whoa, dog. Whoa. Okay. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I would be sent to an insane asylum if people saw this? Well, everyone's gonna see it. So, hopefully I don't have some orderlies fucking showing up at my door in 2 hours. I shall not go quietly into that good night. Alright. See, this is why I needed someone else in here, so that I can limit my fucking thoughts. Lordy. Okay, boom. Holes are in. Oh my God. No, I probably scared someone's fucking dog who's looking at this. Like, oh my God, what the fuck is that thing? Okay. Who am I kidding? No one's looking at this. Ha ha ha. No, just kidding. I don't want to put that energy out there. A billion gajillion people are going to see this. That's the energy I need. And then I'm going to get a billion gajillion orderlies at my door to take me away. All right. That's it. That is 1 hour and 28 minutes. Now, I could get this traced out. Or I could ramble, or I could just end it here. Let me change the camera so you're not just looking at my shirt. Hello there. So, yeah, that was my first live. Anyone who is watching this back, because I think there's literally no one watching this live. There was one extra person, although it may have been me. I'm not sure. Oh, I saw 416 subscribers, and I was just like, 416 viewers? Oh my God! No, I'm the only one watching this right now. Okay. Good shit. Someone typed something, and because I'm not... Translate. Continue. Choose language. What? Okay. Yeah. Manage languages. Of course it doesn't have Serbian. You motherfucker. Copy. Hold on. We're putting it in Google Translate because I can't read Serbian. Translate. Oh, it's greetings. Hello there. Hallelujah. It wasn't something like, fuck you. Okay. That was it. That was the first workshop live. And now I can see my forehead. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was interesting. I think I'm going to do more. I kind of like it. You see into my crazy brain. So, I don't know. Maybe that's not good. Also, I realized that window is right behind me, so you guys are probably like, this guy doesn't know anything about cinematography. You'd be right, I don't. That's why we're doing this, eh? To learn. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to trace and cut out this bag, and I might do the other one too. I don't know. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please, do watch this all the way through. Put it on in the background, you know. Although, I guess I'm saying this, and you're... Anyone who's already made it through is like, that's exactly what I just did, you motherfucker. Okay, I'm going to shut the hell up. Have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.